ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is Miss Brianne, and welcome back to Book Talk Wednesdays with Miss Brianne. And this is the series where I provide brief book talks on all the different graphic novels and easy readers that we here have to offer at the West Hampton Free Library, in hopes that we encourage you to visit us here at the library to check out these amazing books for yourself. Now, today's book talk features two graphic novels designed for early elementary readers who have probably gotten the hang of reading and want something a little more challenging and want to start going into reading their first graphic novels. One graphic novel I'm going to be talking is the second book in a very adorable early reader graphic novel series. And the other graphic novel is about finding a new friend in an unusual and extraordinary way. And the two books I am going to be talking about today are the Kitten Construction Company, A Bridge to Fur, and Little Robot. Now, let's see here. For Kitten Construction Company, the author and illustrator is John Patrick Green. The colorist is Cat Caro. And, let me see, the publisher is First Second, which is an imprint of Roaring Brook Press, which is a division of Holtzbrinck Publishing Holdings Limited Partnership. All right. And the author and illustrator of Little Robot is Ben Hatke. And again, the publisher here is, let's double check. And again, the publisher here just double checking something real quick. And again, the publisher here is First Second, which is an imprint of Roaring Brook Press and a division of Holtzbrinck Publishing Holdings Limited Partnership. All right. So, now Marmalade and her construction crew of kittens had established themselves as the Kitten Construction Company in the previous book, where they were able to save the day and build the mayor the house of her dreams. Now that they've established themselves, they're getting a lot of big projects, including the largest stadium in Mewburg. However, but that's not all. After they built the stadium, the kittens are given their biggest construction project yet, building the Mewburg Bridge to replace the old bridge that is falling apart. And the kittens get started. However, there is one problem. Bridges go over water. And most cats don't like water. Eventually, their fear of water causes them to struggle in their job. Desperate for help, the kittens turn to the most unlikely of sources for help. Someone that they never thought they would get along with. If you want to know more, read the book. And it comes with twists when eventually Marmalade starts acting like the humans used to do with her. But please, this is a good read, so if you want to know what happens, I advise you to read this book. Now, in Little Robot, a little girl whose name is never mentioned goes wandering from her house one day and just exploring around. However, the night before, a box fell out of a truck and fell into the water. While exploring, the little girl comes across the box and opens it up and finds a little mechanical robot. When once the little girl teaches the robot how to walk, they go on many fun adventures together. And they always have a good time exploring. But there's some problems along the way, including the little robot wanting to find others of his kind, the little girl's need for friends that she doesn't want to let the little friend she has now go, plus a big robot who is sent to find the missing little robot. It all ends up in a way that will surprise you. Both these books were extremely well written, well illustrated. Again, the illustrations in the Kitten Construction Company are very colorful, very detailed, and help the story flow along. And the text is simple enough, but is a little challenging for those early elementary readers who want a little bit more of a challenge as they read. This one, the illustrations are very well detailed, very colorful, and the illustrations are what tell the story. There is not much text in the story. And if it is, it's just basically basic brief dialogue, and most of it's just robot sounds. So the illustrations, they are very well done, and they really help the story flow along as the story is told through the illustrations. And it's actually pretty good for those early elementary readers who haven't gotten the hang of reading yet, as there's not much text in the story. But in any event, I give both of these books 5 out of 5 stars. I recommend Kitten Construction Company to those early elementary readers who have gotten the hang of reading and are looking for a bit of a challenge in a graphic novel. And I recommend Little Robot for those early elementary readers who want to explore graphic novels but may have not gotten the hang of reading just yet. And this is Miss Brianne. Thank you so much for joining me today. I will see you soon.